Welcome back. Have you ever walked into a room and just known how someone was feeling, even if they didn't tell you or say anything? Or have you ever tried to cheer someone up that was feeling upset, and by the time you're done with the conversation, they leave feeling great and you feel horrible? If so, if you've had either of these experiences, you're probably an empath. I was 44 years old before I realized that I was an empath. And so I had gone my whole life up to that point, not even understanding the gift or knowing such a thing existed. But being able to identify what makes you an empath, understanding how to use the gift and what the gift is for, and knowing how to protect yourself so you're not taking on everyone's emotions is so powerful. So I'm excited to share with you what I teach my students as we explore different tips and techniques of how to help an empath. Hi, I'm excited to talk to you today about something that was so powerful for me to realize. In my life, I did not know I was empathic. And to be empathic, or people will refer to it as being an empath, that means that you can be near someone or connected to someone in some way, and you can literally feel what they're feeling. And so this was a huge revelation to me in my life. I was about 44 when I realized this. I was in a Reiki training where we would put our hands on someone and start feeling the energy of the body. And I remember the first day connecting to this woman and putting my hands on her. And all of a sudden, I felt like I had a stomach ache. And I thought, that's so weird. I never get stomach aches. I don't usually have those kind of problems. And after I had that thought, the woman said, "Oh my gosh, I forgot to tell you, I have a stomach ache." And I thought, holy cow, I can feel that. I can feel that. And so that was the beginning of my understanding of what it means to be an empath. So you may not even need to give yourself this term, but I'm just describing it for you so you have a word for it. But it could be something even as simple as walking by somebody in a social setting and feeling an angst or tension without them having to say it, without them expressing anything. You just know. Or you walk into a room or look into someone's eyes and think, oh, they're struggling right now. I can feel that sadness. And the ability to recognize other people's emotions is really important. If you are an emotional being like I am, I'm really connected to my emotions, and it's important to be able to separate out what's theirs and what's mine. And so I want to teach you just a few little things that I do to help manage the emotions of other people in my life. The first thing I want you to realize is being empathic is a gift. Sometimes we think it's more of a curse, but it is truly a gift to really feel what other people are feeling in their life. That is a very Christ-like quality, I would say. That is a gift of compassion, a gift of the heart. You can really empathize and understand with what other people are feeling. And from that space of complete understanding, you have so much compassion to give them. And so it's a beautiful gift. The problem is when we feel that and we feel so badly for them, we want to take that pain, or we want to take that emotion, or even oftentimes without consciously doing it, we just absorb whatever they're feeling. We take it on, and all of a sudden we're feeling angry or sad or upset or confused, and it's not true for us. So some of the things I do to help manage that in my life, First of all, as a practitioner, I often ask when I begin a session, if I'm going to connect with somebody, that all of that negative energy be filtered through the atonement of Christ. That's my religious belief. So I want to still feel their energy and feel what's going on, but I don't want to take that negative energy on. And clients often come into me with very hard life situations, a lot of pain, a lot of suffering. And if I really took all their negative energy on, I couldn't last a week helping people. It would be too much. And so this is one way where I just consciously separate, saying I still want to feel your emotion and feel what you're feeling, but I want all of that negativity filtered out so that I don't take any of that on. The second thing, and I would say this is my big wholeness hack for the day, the second thing that I do is many times at the end of the day at night, when I'm laying in bed, I think, now, am I just holding on to my emotion, or do I have somebody else's that I'm carrying? And if I feel like I've got extra energy that's not mine, or extra emotion that's not mine, then I will just hang my hand off the edge of the bed and just ask that all the energy that is not mine, that just can be melted like butter, and that energy melts from me, flows through my arm, and off through my hand and onto the floor. Now, this may seem very elementary. It may seem too simple, but I'm telling you, it works. It really works. And all of a sudden, all this extra energy that I'm feeling comes pouring out of me, draining out of my hand onto the floor. And now when I feel that's complete, it's beautiful, because now I go to sleep in the peace of myself and my own emotion. If I don't remember to do that, or don't think about that, there are times that I toss and turn all night, and it's like I'm wrestling with this emotion that I've picked up and I'm feeling. And so when I can release the emotion and negativity of others, then I can get a much better night's sleep. I can sleep peacefully, calmly, and comfortably. And I wake up refreshed, whereas otherwise I might wake up a little bit drained, or still sad, or still angry or grumpy. You don't have to wait till bedtime to do this. This is a simple thing. You can do it any time of the day. That's just when I use it the most. But it's easy to just sit in a chair. Maybe you're even at work and you've been in a meeting with someone and it got very contentious, and you're going back to your own desk feeling like, oh, I just have that anger still. Just take a minute and put your hands down to your side at your desk and just breathe and ask that all the contention of the meeting, or whatever was felt, melt inside of you, flow through your arms and hands, and release from you. It's so healthy to learn how to stay in your own emotion. And I hope this wholeness hack helps you, that you can stay healthy and strong and connected to your emotional body. A lot of times we get so frustrated with all this emotion we're swimming in, we just shut it down. And that's what we're trying to help you avoid. Let's stay present. Let's stay connected to what we're truly feeling, and stay in our own energy throughout the day. Thank you so much for joining me in this episode of Wholeness Hacks. I hope you learned something that will help you as an empath. And I'd love for you to share in the comments below something that helps you deal with the emotions that you feel in a day. Join me tomorrow, and I'm going to talk about the tool that I use to help calm emotions.